What difference does that mean to the American people, and what's the difference?
The difference is millionaires and billionaires like him in the middle of the COVID crisis have done very well.
Take a look at all of the drugs. I'm getting it for so cheap. It's like water, you want to know the truth. So cheap. And you'll get to see it. And you'll get to see it. You'll see it as soon as it's finished. You'll see it. And you look at what's going on with divorce. Look at what's going on with alcoholism and drug. You're talking about almost it's like being in prison. It's a very, very sad thing. I'm the one that brought back football. By the way, I brought back cocaine use. I'm willing to do anything, and I'm very happy to do it.
Nobody's doing that. He's the racist.
You just don't know.
Here's the deal. I know a lot more about this than he does.
Let him finish.
He doesn't have a plan. If I were running, I'd know what the plan is. He could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it. Be gone. Miraculous. Like a miracle. It's only for those people who are so poor.
It's a fact.
Well,
I will say, stupid bastards.
Please, sir. You have raised an issue. Let the Vice President answer. Final word, Mr.
Well, it's hard to get any word in with this clown. And the fact is, this man doesn't know what he's talking about. He panicked or he just looked at the stock market. One of the two. Guess what? A lot of people died. And a lot more are going to die unless he gets a lot smarter.
Did you use the word smart? Don't ever use the word smart with me.
You have to provide them
Nancy Pelosi. This guy will close down the whole country and destroy our country. 2 million people would be dead now. You were a disaster. 200 feet away from it, he shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
Are you questioning
No, I think
the
masks
efficacy
are okay.
of
You have to
masks?
understand, if you look, I mean, I have a mask right here. I put a mask on, when I think I need it.
Well, he's just shush for a minute.
Tell it to Nancy Pelosi and Schumer.
By the way,
Chuck.
you picked
It'd be a surprise.
the wrong guy, the wrong night at the wrong time.
Listen,
you're the worst president America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on.
We're moving on.
He didn't take them.
Well,
Vice President,
no. Can I be honest? It's a very important
Try to be
question.
honest.
He stood up.
Is absolutely
you know what,
not true.
We're done, sir. We're moving on to the next. We're moving.
When a bat hits you over the head, that's not an idea.
Sir,
with $1 billion, if you don't get rid of
absolutely
you know what, you're
not true.
You're doing it.
You're going to have
true,
gentlemen. No,
Ukraine.
No. I hate to raise my voice, but it seems to be, why should I be different than the two of you?
That's a good point.
President Trump, you're holding large rallies with crowds packed together, thousands of people. Outside, yes, sir, agreed. Vice President Biden, you are holding much smaller events with...
Because nobody will show up. If you could get the crowds, you would have done the same thing. But you can't. Nobody cares.
Gentlemen.
Will you shut up, man? Listen. Maybe we should drop a nuclear weapon on them.
And who is on your list, Joe?
Who's on your list?
Right. Gentlemen, I think
we've ended this.
He's going to pack the court.
Is it true that you paid $750 in federal income taxes each of those 2 years?
I paid $38 million 1 year. I paid $27 million.
Show us your tax returns.
I don't want to pay tax. I ended it because it's racist. I ended it because a lot of people were complaining that they were asked to do things that were absolutely insane from China. But what happened is China sends up real dirt into the air. Russia does, India does, they all do. He and his friends made it up. Stupid bastards.
Please, sir.
This is the same man.
That was said sarcastically, you know that. That was said sarcastically. You agreed with Bernie Sanders to the manifesto.
The whole idea.
Let him.
There is no manifesto, number one.
Please let him speak, Mr.
Number
President.
two.
You just lost the left.
Number two.
You just lost the left.
14,000 people died, not 200,000. There was no economic recession. If everybody wore masks and social distance between now and January, we'd probably save up to 100,000 lives. It matters.
President Trump, Vice President Biden, it's been an interesting hour and a half. I want to thank you both for participating.